So in this topic, you will be explore the history of CSS, study different types of style sheets, explore style precedence and inheritance, applying color in CSS, using of contextual selectors, work with attribute selectors, okay, apply text and font styles, using a web font, defining list styles, work with margins and padding space, using of pseudo classes and pseudo elements, and inserting page content with CSS. Okay, so for this morning, we have to tackle the first few objectives for this topic. All right, so what you can see now is the CSS styles and colors that is applied to a web page. So you can compare it to your work, whereas no design, no colors are being added to your web page, diba? What can you say about your previous activities? Yes, Yuri. Is it lively?
No, ma'am.
No.
It
Yes, come again.
Poncho, ma'am. Boring as an hour.
Boring tanawon. And how about you? Thank you, Yuri, for participating. Okay, wait for a while. I need to uh, have the roster. Okay, I want to give a reward for Yuri. Okay, di siya Is it locked? Yeah, maybe kay naka-share screen ko. Okay, basta I will give points to Yuri later on. Okay? Any other idea on what can you say about your previous activity? Yes, Vargas.
Dili siya creative, miss.
Dili
Yeah,
siya
simple
create.
siya tanawon sa webpage.
Mm. Yes, okay. Thank you for that. So, naana ko yung utang ni Yuri and ni Vargas. All right. So, there is no color. Um, you cannot see the styles of the content and of the web page as a whole. Okay. Now, the appearance of the page is determined by one or more style sheets written in the CSS. Okay, CSS stands for Cascading Style Sheets. Okay, and the latest version of CSS is CSS3. So we have to use in our course, we have to use the HTML5 and CSS3. Okay, and it is built upon several modules, where each module is focused on separate design topic. Now there are different types of style sheets. There is what we call the browser styles or user agent styles. And this style is built into the browser. Okay? It is built in, whether you are using different kinds of browser. And even you can modify that style, di ba? User-defined styles, okay, this style is defined by a user based on the configuration setting of the user's browser. Man akong giingon. And there is what we call the external styles. This external style is created by a website author, okay, which is you, okay, placed within a CSS file and linked to the page. So it will be saved in another file. And to apply those styles specified in the external style sheet will be called in the HTML document. Okay, will be linked to the page to apply. Then the embedded style, okay, is the style added to the head of an HTML document. Kanang ibutang sa heading or the heading tag or the head tag. Inline style is another type of CSS, okay, which is added as element attributes within an HTML document and applied to only that particular element. Okay? So question, among the different types of style sheets, okay, which one will be applied if you have, for example, used the three like embedded, inline, and external? Of course, ang pinakaduol maoy mo apply, di ba? Okay, later on we will have the sample for that. Now, the general syntax of a CSS style rule is this one. So we have here the selector. Okay. So the selector, say for example, what selector have been used in the HTML document. Then you have the property, okay, colon, followed by the value. Okay. The property, which is the CSS property, like the color, the background color, the text color, the margin, then the value, like color for the value, like blue, red, pink, or other colors. Okay. Then there are browser extensions, which are the extended library for style properties in browser. So we have here the table which shows the vendor prefixes of browser extensions. Okay. So it indicates the browser vendor that created and supports this style property. Occasionally, you are using the um, Google Chrome, okay? Or what browser you are using. You are comfortable with using or displaying the web pages, okay? Now, for the embedded style sheets, as what I have mentioned, that it will be inserted, okay, in between the head element. Okay, they are inserted directly into the HTML file as metadata by adding the following element to the document head. Okay, and this is the syntax. We have here the style, then closed with a style. So this is what they call the embedded style. Okay, so here the style rules are different rules embedded in HTML page, okay, including the property and the value. Now the inline style, okay, they are styles applied directly to specific elements using the style attribute. So for example, in the paragraph element, you are going to add style to your paragraph. So you are going just to add a style attribute. Okay, is equal to open and close. Okay, double quote. Okay, between this pair of double quote are the property and values for your style. Okay, take note, property and value are pairs. Okay, it must be defined the style applied directly to that element. Okay, question, asa man na siya ma-apply kani nga style to that specific element. Okay, so for example, I will be showing the atom editor. Okay, for our sample. All right. So, by the way, okay, in connection to HTML5, okay, which is related to the href attribute, okay, of the anchor tag, you can add your email ad, okay? Okay, you can link your content to your email address. Say for example, just like this one. Okay? Akong gibutang ako ang email address here. If ever the um, company representatives or recruitment representatives want to hire me, so mo click ra siya diri. Okay, upon clicking on this one, the company representative will be redirected to an app, okay, to send an email for me. Okay? Di na siya automatic nga unsa tawag anang asa i-send. Okay, destination, email address, kinsay maka-receive ani nga email address, which is me. So for that, you can just add the value to the href attribute, okay, for the email ad. Href attribute, which is equal to mail to, okay, mail to colon, then the email address, kung asa nimo i-send. Okay? And also, linking the content to the contact number. Say, for example, you can contact me through this phone number. Okay? And upon clicking on this one, you will be redirected to an app for the mobile number. Okay? And for that, you can just add the value under href attribute, the word tell, then colon, okay, followed by your telephone number. Okay, that is in addition to the links in HTML5. All right. Okay, so let's go back to the CSS. For the inline style, it is said that you're just going to inject it directly to a specific element. Just like, for example, kani, okay, adding the style attribute to heading 1 element, okay, to my name. Okay, style is equal to, for example, the color, which is red. Okay, so we have here the red color applied only to this content since I'm specifying the inline style, okay, which is applicable for this heading 1 only. So kanirang name mo ay ma-applyan ani. Okay? So this is the inline style. Okay, inline to the HTML document. Now, for the embedded, it will be injected in the header, I mean in the head element. Okay, for a while I need to, okay, fit this one. Okay, just like here in the head element. Okay, we are going to apply the style, okay, with, for example, okay, since na may gi-apply sa heading 1 element, okay, for example, let's just have to apply with H6, natay H6 din ha, okay, then background color, for example, with blue. Okay. So, asa man siya ni-apply? So, di ara. Okay. So, akanindot ani, if you are going to apply the same style to all elements, okay, pwede nimo ma-enumerate diri. For example, heading 1, heading 2, okay, or the entire body, okay, something like that. All right. Now, okay, for example, you have to apply the color here. Like Mhm. Green. Okay. For example, with green. Okay. Then, for this one, I need to remove this one. Okay. Is there a green color? So, for example, let us modify this one with white one. Oops. Control Z. And okay. Wala na-apply ang white. Control X. Let's just have to put it here. Blue color. Okay. Naata nag-modify sa main.html. Okay, main.html. Wala siya na-apply with the white color. Okay, did it not apply the white color since these are okay. There is an inline style which is added here in the body. Okay, let me remove this one. Okay, and also these are hyperlinks. Okay, and hyperlinks by default it's blue. Okay, let me just modify this one. Okay, and try to have it in the experiences. Okay, experiences, and I need to have the embedded style. Oops. Embedded style. Asa man tong main? Nabilin ang closing. Okay. Save. Then here in the experiences, okay, dapat there will be a closing style or closing element of our style. Okay. Save. So as you can see, the white color is being applied to the name, okay, to my name. Then if you have to apply it in the inline style, okay, for example, we have to copy this one and here, okay, in the heading one, okay, we have to apply the style attribute and apply the color with, for example, green. Okay, so ni-apply siya. Ang gi-follow kay ang style which is the nearest style to the document. Okay, nakuha? All right. So, okay, for example, we have here. So, as what you can see now on my screen, all the content in my body element are applied with colored white aside from this heading 1 content with the the green color. Okay? And the background is blue. Okay, all the content added with the background color or all the page added with the background color with blue since we have applied the style to the body element. Okay? All right. Okay, now question. If ever we have added the same style or different styles in a different style, like ni-apply ka og same, different color in line, different color in embedded, and different color in external CSS. Asay mo apply? Which one is the nearest style to the document? The inline. Okay, so the inline. All right, so now let's continue. Okay, so this figure shows the hierarchy of styles. We have the inline styles, which is at the top, okay, followed by the embedded, followed by external, user-defined, and the browser styles. The nearest style to the HTML document is the inline style. So that is why in the demonstration, I have shown the inline style and the embedded style. And ang ni-apply, the nearest style, which is the inline style. Okay, the nearest style of the document. Now, we have the style, specificity, and the precedence. Okay, um, there is no more. The more specific style rule has precedence over more the general style rule. Okay, this is the in terms of specificity. Okay, um, specificity in terms of when two or more styles that are being set. Okay, para sa ako ang gi-display. Two or more styles nga giset in a specific or in the same content. So the rule of precedence will come out for that. So if two rules have equal specificity and equal importance, then the one that is defined last has the precedence. Okay? Say for example, if the same property is being applied but of different value, okay? Pananglitan. 'Di ba sa imuhang body nag-apply ka og color and background color nga property. If for example, okay, you redefine again the color with red, okay? What is being applied is the one that is specified last. So dara ang iyang consider, which is the last. Shall we say the latest? Okay, or the last style being applied. All right? So that's the rules of the precedence. Now, in terms of inheritance, style inheritance, okay, which talks about the process in which the properties are passed from a parent element to each children. Okay, for example, given the article and paragraph element, okay, the following style rule sets the color of article text to blue, and the rule is passed to any paragraph or other elements nested within that article. Okay? So since the article is the parent element of paragraph text, okay, the rule is passed to any paragraph or other elements in that parent element, which is the article. Okay, parehas sa ato ang gi-display. Okay, since body element is the parent element of header, okay, section. Therefore, they are passed to its child elements. Okay, so that's inheritance. The child elements can inherit the style of the parent element. Now, okay, there is a browser developer tools which allow the designers to view HTML code and CSS styles. Like using the browser, you can press the F12 to edit. Yes, okay, to edit, for example, the style, okay, of that specific web page or HTML document. Okay, and they make it easier to locate the source of a style that has been applied to a specific page element. And they are different in each browser and are updated and improved constantly. So, for example, I am using the uh, Google Chrome. Okay, if you are to apply the style to this specific page, you can just press the F12 for this. Okay, and you can edit the style. Okay, something like that. Okay, there are some users, for example, nga ilang i-edit ang content through this one, the browser developer tools. Okay, now going back to here. Now writing comments to your CSS. Okay, so how will you write comments to your CSS style? Okay, same like how will you write in any programming languages like C or Java. You can have this one. Okay, a pair of forward slash and asterisk and closed with asterisk forward slash. And between these characters, you can place your comments. Okay, and again, usually the comments will have the author of the CSS, okay, the author of the file, and the date created. And you may include the file name and also the description. Okay, and you can add the character set rule for your comment. Okay, just like this one, to specify your style sheet with UTF-8. Okay, which defines the character encoding used in this CSS. Okay, all right. Then, okay, to work with color in CSS, you can have the color values of the exact names. Like, for example, red, green, usually the primary colors, and some other colors like blue, aqua blue. But for you can also have the RGB triplet, okay, which specifies the intensity of primary colors that is expressed as a set of numbers in CSS. And also, you can use the hexadecimal numbers. Okay, hexadecimal numbers, which is a number expressed in the base 16 numbering system. Okay, but usually, okay, you can easily use the RGB color since you can easily get it from the existing application just like the MS Paint. For example, the MS Paint, okay, let me open the MS Paint. For the specific color, kay ganahan man gyud ta og specific color like blue nga dili kayo blue. Okay, something like that. Okay, so like this. Okay, to edit the color, you can just press on this one, edit colors. Okay, and to specify this RGB color specificity, you can just press on this one. Okay, and here is your, okay, the second column here is your RGB color and HSL color. Okay, you can choose either from the two combinations, the HSL or the RGB color. So for example, we have to apply the RGB color for our web page. Okay? Red is 231,206. Ang green and blue is 255. 231,206,255. Okay, where is it? Let me go back again here in the atom editor. So for example, we have to apply the background color of RGB, which is 306, 231, and 355 ba to? 255. Okay, let's go back here. 231, 206, 231. Nag-una ang 231, then 206. Okay. So here is the RGB color that we wanted. Okay? So maka-customize ka og specific color. Alright? Okay, this is usually used in competition wherein you cannot browse on the net to look for the available colors to be used in their web design and development. Okay? Di ba, built-in raman ang MS Paint. So, you can use the RGB colors for your web designing, and also you can get that color combination in MS Paint. All right? Nakuha ra? Am I too fast or too slow? Can I get some comments from the students? Okay, here is nakuha ra, miss. Okay, thank you. Yes. Okay. Okay, thank you. All right, so let's go back to here. Where is it? Mhm. Okay. That is for working with colors. Okay, so we have here a figure which shows the color addition in the RGB color model. Okay, that's combination of the three primary colors. See, still you can use the yellow, the cyan, the combination of green and blue. Okay, magenta, which is the combination of red and blue, can still use those name. Okay, and also you can use the HSL color values. Okay, the hues, the saturation, and the lightness. Okay, for the hue, which use the tint of a color represented by a direction of a color wheel. Okay, in terms of percentage, which is the saturation for the full color, which measures the intensity of a color and ranges from 0, which is the no color, up to 100, which is the full color. And also the lightness, color lightness, okay, from 0 up to 100. Okay, 0, which is black, and 100, which is white. So 100% lightness, so white na kaya na siya. Okay. All right. Okay, so you can also add the opacity, okay, for your design. Okay, opacity defines how solid a color appears. Okay, and you can add it after the value of your RGB to be added by A. Okay, and as well as with the HSL. Okay, mag-add lang kag A for the opacity. Okay, this opacity sets the color ranging from 0, which is completely transparent, up to 1.0, which is completely opaque. So for example, we have to apply the opacity for our background. And makita ra ba ang background with opacity? Say for example, for this style, okay, Kaning Jessica Reyes, we have to apply the opacity of, okay, RGB, okay. Let me have, okay, use this one instead of green. Shall we have here, okay, the blue one, okay, which is this one, 29, 23 to 36. 29, 23, uh-huh, to 36. Okay, so blue. And we have to add the opacity of, okay, add with A here, opacity of 0.5, 0.5. Okay, tara, hanap-hanap siya. So which specifies here the opacity? Yes, any, we have here Rex. Okay, Rex, do you want to say something? Mm, from Althea Lincopines, Miss, could you repeat how the RGB works? What do you mean? To get the color combination of RGB colors? Ay, humana. Okay. Sige. Okay, thank you, Althea. Okay. All right. Okay, so this is how will you set the background color and text color. So you'll have the property color for the text color and background color. Okay, take note, background dash color. This is the name of the property to set the background color of your content. Okay, background color of your element. Okay, here, okay, you can set the color value, whether the color name, okay, the RGB color or the RGBA color here. All right. Okay, so for now it's already 10:58. Okay, I know that you are eager to apply these styles to your previous individual activity. Yes.